Only mildly frustrating to see such, I guess for lack of a better word, promising factions ending up being all idiots.
Crew members Ellie and Max are engaged in a heated discussion in the kitchen.
Of course they are. Alright, Ellie. Alright, Max. It's about the
What
game
you reading,
again?
Max?
If I tell you, will you leave me alone?
Probably not. What is it with you and books, anyway?
Some of us like to improve ourselves, Dr. Fenhill.
No, I mean keeping those paper books. You got the data pad. Why waste the cargo space? You one of those people who wears reading glasses to look smart?
I mean, she kind of got a point there, Doc. We've only got, well, the girl, we've only got so much space on this thing. But I mean, as long as you're fine, just keeping your books to your part of the ship. I guess we're fine with it. Toggle quests. I guess we'll hit up Skyla? We've been to Skyla, right? Scylla?
Destination reached. Scylla.
Scylla. Thank you for the correction. Yeah, we've been here before. I don't remember what we were here for, but we were here. Hold up. This was Vicar's quest, right? Yeah. Who am I not taking? Let's not take Sam this time then. I'm starting to think that Sam isn't one of those companions to bring around if you want story done. You just bring him around for the murder. Yeah, okay, this is where I thought it was. Goddamn if it ain't still cool though. Wait, what? How have I only just discovered? You know what? It's fine. Just that facility? Huh. That was a weird slide going on there. It's fine. Weird, but fine. A lot of weird things about this game.
System.
Watch out, Captain!
Everyone all right?
All performing.
Don't mess with us!
Didn't recall there being mechanical still here.
System. Begin.
Done!
Alright. Who was I looking for here? Ah, right. A hermit. Hi-yo. Hermit Frog here. I am... Oh. Nice digs. I thought I was gonna have to do some infiltration shit.
What have the solar winds deposited on my doorstep now? Just more dirt and debris? Or do you actually believe you are here seeking the truth? I must admit, I tire of the truth seekers. Mayhaps you're here to rob me? That would be so much more exciting.
That depends. Who are you?
Oh, the audacity. Strangers enter my home and demand to know who I am? What fun! Is this a multiple choice question? Because I'm not sure I remember anymore.
Oh, good. She's crazy. Well, the ex-con obviously lied to us. This woman is nothing but a buffoon.
No, she's not. She's a lady of transcendent wisdom. Can you not see that?
Oh boy.
Very astute. And I'm out here to meditate and contemplate the unendurable mystery without being bothered. So why are you bothering me?
We're here to get this book translated, Max.
We've been told this was once yours. I believe the knowledge within here contains the answers I seek. Answers that will free men's minds from toil.
I can translate it, but it won't do you any good. I can see you are a man in a hurry, and the insights in that book would take you years of study to fully comprehend.
I've spent my life in contemplation. I believe my mind is prepared to receive the truth.
Hermit lady, enough talk. Just throw Max a bone here.
There is one way that can speed up the process. It involves a combination of several ingredients, some of which can be fatal. It is not for the faint of heart or the unprepared.
When you say ingredients, you mean drugs, right?
A crass way to put it, but yes. Chemicals that can expand or destroy the participant's consciousness.
And what happens if you're unprepared?
Either hallucinations followed by unconsciousness and a headache, or raving insanity, which can be fun in its own way.
Well, he did just say he is prepared, didn't he?
And I believe he may be right. There is both violence and peace warring inside you, Max. This process would be extremely tenuous for one such as yourself.
I'm committed, no matter the cost.
No matter the cost. It's just drugs, Max. We ain't making you walk in front of a firing squad.
Alright, man.
All right. Head on into the meditation room and partake of the sacramental incense. It's waiting on the table when you're ready to begin.
God damn it, Max. Now you're taking freaking drugs for your goddamn quest here. I will say, this is a really cozy looking place. Breathe deep.
Poor Maximilian, why are you still doing this? You've been fighting against the world since before you left home. Haven't you figured out yet that the more you fight, the more pain you cause yourself?
Mother, you're dead. You can't be here. I knew this was too good to be true. These are just cheap hallucinogens that have... What's happening to my voice? Does my voice sound weird to you? And what's wrong with your face?
What's wrong, Max? Can't think straight? Now you know how I feel. Wait, forget I said that.
So if it's a hallucination, why am I seeing her too?
We are obviously the victims of a tasteless joke being perpetuated. Perpetrated? I mean, we're being made fools of, aren't we? When I get out of here, I'm going to show that hermit what you get for messing with me.
Maximilian, always ready to give up, to lash out, always searching for answers, but always in the wrong place, never looking inside himself.
You look inside yourself all the time, Max. Or with your head buried up your posterior.
Came all this way, but I'll at least hear her out.
Thank you. It relieves me to see there's at least one positive influence in my son's life after all these years. Has he told you how he thoughtlessly abandoned us?
Thoughtlessly? How could you say that? I only wanted you and Father to be proud of me. I was going to be the perfect vessel. I was going to be a better, more full of the plan. This year, it's all coming out wrong. The plan, it filled you with a joy I could never feel. I wanted it. And being a laborer made me miserable. I was better than that.
You certainly convinced yourself you were. But don't feel bad. We continually lie to ourselves, weaving stories in a vain attempt to convince us that we are in control of anything. These stories are how we try to make sense of our lives, but they are not real, are they? They're just stories. You need to drop your story and see the truth.
I got your story right here.
I'm Vicar Max. I'm uptight. I love the church, and I'm a stooge for the board. And I don't understand that Felix is a genius.
See, that story was a believable one right up until the Felix being a genius part. Seeing the truth is easy said than done.
You want me to give up my discipline? My control? Oh, but I can't. I can't. Without order, there is chaos.
You need to love the chaos, Maximilian. Let it envelop you. Take you where it will. Besides, you really have no choice anyway.
No, that's not true. The basis of everything is order, not chaos. It's true, I know it is. So did you. Why are you denying it? Before you died, the plan made you happy.
No, it didn't. I made myself happy. There's nothing holding you back but you. If you can't understand that, you will never understand anything. Goodbye, Maximilian.
This whole thing, it's just a farce, right? Just my own brain working against me? You couldn't be more right. Hello, Max. What? Who? Why do you look like me? Are you me? Not really. I'm who you think you are. I am disciplined, controlled. I have no doubts. And I don't exist. Yet you have judged yourself against me your whole life. Why? Why do you berate yourself for not being me?
Yeah, Max, why do you do that?
I'm so glad I brought Felix. Honestly, if he does, he shouldn't. He's a better man than he gives himself credit for.
I don't know what to say. Thank you, Captain, but I don't know. Is it wrong to try to be a gooder, better person than I am? But that's not what you're doing, is it? You're desperately trying to find a story to organize reality in your head. A story to control everything. A new story of the happy you, the contented you, me. That's not... It can't be right. I've only been searching for the answer to the equation, because it will set us free, won't it? How? By removing the need to make any decision. To have your life completely controlled. The illusion of certainty. Your obsession allowed you to avoid the real question. Who are you? I'm Max. Me! I'm real. You can't convince me otherwise. Please don't convince me I'm not.
Yeah, don't do that. I'm invested in being me.
Your individual self is what's not real. It is simply a concept. By the architect. Architect? How could I have believed in an architect? That's ridiculous. I must be losing my mind completely. What you're saying almost makes sense. We exist inside our thoughts, thinking we're in control. That's it, isn't it? We have no control over anything. It's all lies. How could I not have seen this? But how do we escape ourselves?
You're doing great, Max. Do you think the hermit would mind if I throw up in the corner, though?
I see you're back with us. Feared we lost you there. Never seen anyone pass out yet stay upright before.
What happened?
I woke up. The illusions I built for myself just fell away. I'm no longer interpreting, I'm experiencing. Everything is perfect.
I'm glad you found the answers you were looking for, Max.
In a way. Perhaps it's more accurate to say I was asking the wrong questions. I understand so much more now. I see it all. All there is to be experienced, to be lived. Of course there is pain and loss, but the suffering is caused by trying to control reality, clinging to the way you want things to be, not enjoying the way they are.
Maybe something to that. Seem happy, or at least not angry.
I am content. I've finally found what I was looking for, even though I was looking for the wrong thing.
Check out Max's mental state. Love how that was a thing. How you doing, Felix?
Yeah, boss?
Yeah, okay. Oh, gave the tuned in perk. Tuned in. It's just has one now? Ah, perks. Increase the duration of effects when you know what? I guess that does make sense. We did just have ourselves a case of tripping bowls. Ooh, incense vessel. Hey, crazy lady.
So, have you found your answers?
Not so much found as finally listened.
Yes, it is quite the convoluted maze we build for ourselves.
Existence is simpler with your eyes closed. It takes courage to open them.
It looks like you learned something in there as well.
Nope, already knew that. I was just enjoying myself.
Of course you were.
We should go, buddy.
I hope your answers you have found are satisfactory. Not really. If they're satisfactory, they must be lies.
I've been mulling over everything with Graham and the Iconoclasts.
Yeah?
Graham is so close to the truth, but he'll never see it. He's too busy wielding it like a bludgeon to support his own self-image. This leaves him unhinged and unaware of the consequences of his choices. I urge you to be careful in your dealings with him. His mercurial nature makes him a bad choice to lead anyone.
Who would you trust to run Monarch?
As much as I usually appreciate the board's ordered approach to governance, in Monarch's case, they aren't really running anything so much as leaving everyone to rot. Unless you agree with them that the inhabitants of Monarch should be forced to evacuate, or die from their stubborn rebelliousness. Zora is militant, unbending, and ruthless for sure. I'd be hesitant to oppose her. But she gets results, and she doesn't suppress intelligent discourse. Can't say I agree with the iconoclasts, but Zora has what it takes to save Monarch. So, tell me what's on your mind. I excel at confessional listening.
During the experience at the Hermits, you seemed somewhat at odds with your mother.
I wouldn't say my parents disowned me, strictly speaking. But before they died, they accused me of thoughtlessly abandoning them. I couldn't understand it. I was only trying to make them proud by becoming a better vessel for the plan, to feel the joy they felt. I was so certain my potential was wasted as a laborer, and was willing to risk everything just to prove to them that they were wrong. I was lost, misguided.
So, what are your thoughts on the philosophy?
I used to believe their religion to be false, in contradiction to what I knew to be true. How pompous and sure of myself I was. Their basic tenets were closer to the truth than my own cherished beliefs.
Wait, what am I thinking over? Emma.
I hope your answers you have found are
Yeah, okay.
satisfactory. Not really.
Back to the outpost. God, it is eerily quiet in there. Noise cancellation from all the blankets and pillows she's got all around the place. Well, I suppose it's back. Oh God, you're doing that thing again. The thing I loathe. Oh darn, just play with mouse and keyboard. It's too late now. I played nearly 30 hours of this without the accuracy of mouse and keyboard. I'll lie. Kind of concerned about what's going on in Monarch. We're never going to get a location that is strictly on
We're now
their
in
place,
orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain.
Actually, what does count as drugs? Is it just anything that's in the consumable slot? Because if that's the case, oh boy, that'd be a cool. That's a good thing to have. Yeah, well. Alright, what are you doing back on Stellar Bay? Well, he brought up Zora and all that. I'm just mostly wondering whether or not he's got anything else to say about that. I'm obsessed at this point with trying to get them to resolve something with Amber Heights, damn it. I'm just not sure how the hell it's going to be resolved.
So Vic, what was it like in prison?
It was an alternating experience of drudgery, violence, and spirit-crushing boredom. But only because I let it be. I squandered a perfect opportunity for self-reflection. I could have found my answers sooner, if I'd only let myself. But then I wouldn't have met you or the captain.
Thanks, buddy. Honestly, that's all I could really ask in life. Just lead a good life.
Go take a walk, Captain. I'll find you once my head's on straight.
I've taken quite a few walks now, thank you. Unless she wants me to just continue the main story.
Greetings, friend.
Not sure friend is the phrase I'd use. God. Was the Cellar Bay that I needed to go to, right? To talk to what's his face? I just want to see if he's got anything else to say.
How does it feel?
Yeah, Sanjar.
What feel?
Serving an instrument of corporate supremacy?
No, I wouldn't know. I've given up my days of being a cog in the machine of oppression.
Something's telling me I'm being mocked right now.
I've given that up as well, Mr. Millstone.
Holy shit, you're being honest about it. Where's Vicar Max and what have you done with him? It is aliens. Oh, okay. I thought your name was something else, Miss Robbins. I apologize. I thought I had to pull a bullet through your head. Well, a hammer anyways.
Oh, the data on that cartridge was even more damning than I could have hoped. And to have something on UDL of all the corporations. You've given us quite the advantage.
Anyway, what can I do for you?
Darn it. How about you? Anything new?
Move along.
What was that again?
Carry on.
Alright. It's a little bit more polite than move along. I guess next up is just the actual main quest. Because I can't get to Byzantium. And I still can't get to Byzantium, so unless there's other quests that I can access, that's where I'm going next.